Welcome back to the Unspread Podcast, round 4 of the NRL. Joined with Declan at Dexter.
What's going on? Great week last week. A lot of the our best bets, both
Was
of
it
our
just?
best bets, got up. So
Well, it was the same bet, really.
oh yeah,
Um,
true. It was both Cowboys. Yeah,
just had to double down, really. It should have been many units on the table, you know.
yeah. It should have
The
been
overpriced Broncos.
the overhyped, the disgusting, terrible Broncos.
Recency bias at its finest, if you
Mm.
ask me. Which is, yeah, it's very interesting. Wait, do you have your best for this round? Game,
Uh,
is it?
Yes, my best for the round is tonight's game.
Interesting.
So
I have a feeling that you're, going against your home team here, Declan.
yeah. I mean, we'll get to it later, but yeah, I'm not too keen on tonight, as a Titans fan, but.
Oh, no, we'll get into it straight away then.
Okay.
My best game is Eels and Dragons, so you know, one at the start, one at the end.
Oh, nice, nice. So Titans straight up.
Yep.
All right. Titans off an embarrassing loss last week. That game was done 22-0. They were steamrolling them, and then I don't know what happened. They just forgot how to play. Can't even
Yep.
blame the refs there. West Tigers. I didn't think they could get any worse, like from last week, or 2 weeks ago, but they did last week. They definitely should have won the game
They were
last week.
awful.
Yep, but they find ways to lose. Don't get me wrong, Titans are winning this game tonight. Touch wood, they're winning.
You think?
Yeah, but the line is pretty good in my opinion. I reckon Tigers. It's 11.5 on Ladbrokes, but 10.5, no big difference. But
Yep.
I reckon Tigers will cover. They haven't covered all year, so the bookies will need them.
You're not wrong. I feel double-digit dogs could just cover. You know, I feel like if you're a double-digit favorite, I don't think any of them have covered. It's not wise to take mega line at this stage in the season, if you ask me.
It's also prime time as well, so it's not like
Exactly.
first game of a Saturday. You know, no one's gonna be betting that. Everyone's gonna be coming
Yeah.
home from work and chucking their house on the Titans. So
You're not wrong. And Titans, all their games have been decided. It was 4 points, 2 points, and 2 points.
yeah,
Like, what is the go with taking a neg line in the double digits? I don't understand. I feel like Tigers are value. Personally, I'll probably stay away.
you know, fair enough.
You know, just
Yeah, there's definite value in the Tigers, but you just can't trust how bad they've been in the last few weeks.
exactly. I think the unders is probably a play.
Mm.
Everyone's expecting this to be like a shootout, but I don't know if it's gonna go that way. Personally. But yeah, a Tigers money line could easily be an upset. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, well,
Hate
it's
to break it, dude.
no, there is potential there. I just think Titans their 4-pack just gets it done, but I am very nervous about tonight's game purely because it's prime time. Titans struggling last week. Tigers need to cover. You know, they haven't covered all year. If the Tigers covered, say, the last 2 or 3 weeks, like 2 out of 3 weeks, then I would be staying away from this game. But purely because they haven't covered prime time,
The patterns.
yeah, they're due.
Sharks and Knights. Apparently, it's gonna be raining and windy as in Cronulla. -6.5 for Cronulla.
This is actually a pretty good game, I reckon. Sharks went well last week. They dominated Dragons, even though I was on the Dragons. But
There was some poor reffing, if you ask me.
oh yeah,
No, in fact.
yeah, no, there was large amount of sums placed by Jerry Sutton.
Hey, we have to start looking at the rest of these games.
Yeah,
Jeez.
facts. But this was close to my best of the week. I really like the Knights here. I'm thinking Knights money line as well. Like the potential to upset here. Kalen Ponga should be back.
Yep.
And
He's
the
back.
yeah, the recency bias for the Sharks. Obviously, prime time last week, and they flogged them. It wasn't close at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 6.5 looks good for me.
Um, I think Sharks money line, Knights cover. I'm not
Mm,
really gonna do too much on this game unless I find something.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, Knights plus 6.5. Penrith, hosting Rabbitohs. Dangerous game. Bit of mystery, bit of cloudiness with Cleary coming back. Is he gonna play shit or is he gonna play good? You never know.
Mm,
Rabbitohs came off a big win. Um, I forgot to tweet that one. Sorry, lads. Uh, Rabbitohs money line last week was very good.
yeah, that's a good bet.
But I don't know. This seems dangerous. 7.5 is a lot of points again.
Mm.
What do you think?
Well, if you can remember last year's grand final, the line was 3.5. And although Rabbits don't have Reynolds, they didn't have Latrell in the grand final, and Panthers had like Kurt Catewell and all that, and they're not there now. So, like, I know Rabbitohs struggled, or have been struggling, except last week. But 7.5 is pretty large. But I've been hearing that Rabbitohs are receiving most of the money. So
Interesting.
if I got told Panthers were getting the money, then I'd be jumping at the Rabbitohs here. But this is a stay away game unless the line changes to either 8 or it drops under the 6, which I don't see it
Yeah.
happening. I think it just stays like this. So stay away
Well,
for me. But
you've got an all-star lineup. Ashley Klein, head referee, and Grant Atkins, senior review official. So, the game is in their hands. Realistically, like
yeah,
if
just
they're not
check
on
their
your side, then you've lost.
check their sports bet
Realistically.
account before the game, and you'll know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Rabbitohs plus 7.5. If I had to.
If I have to, I'll be taking Panthers, but no confidence at all.
Actually, yeah. No, I've done all plus lines. I'll go Panthers minus 7.5. Warriors hosting Broncos. Warriors plus 3.5. This line has dropped, I think, from 4.5
Yeah,
to
yeah, it was
3.5.
4.5. Yeah. This was another one that I was. Well, I'm definitely betting this game. Um, I think this is an overreaction. Warriors are terrible. Brisbane. Brisbane, even though they were terrible last week, disgusting, whatever you want to call them, they'll beat the Warriors here. There are both teams' strengths are in the 4 packs, and Broncos have a better 4 pack here. I have zero
Do you think
faith. You gone?
they beat it by 3.5 or more?
Yeah. I reckon Broncos win quite well. Yeah. I don't like the Warriors team at all. If
Yeah, the Warriors are pretty awful.
Sean Johnson's in reserve, so if he plays, then I might change my mind, might give him some direction. But at the moment, without Johnson, I have zero faith in the Warriors.
I personally, oh, you make a good point, but I can't really see Brisbane getting that to 3 wins, 1 loss. I mean, it's only the Warriors. Warriors. I'll take Warriors plus 3.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna take it. I won't be betting that one. Yeah. Manly hosting Canberra. Minus 6.5, which is a bit absurd if you ask me.
Yeah, they've been struggling. The Manly aren't the same Manly, are
Usually, once they get a win under their belt, they just start flying, which is the concerning.
they?
I really cannot pick this game. I'm staying well away.
Yeah. What's it called? Nick Kotrick's back this week. I rate him. I think he's pretty good.
Nickel Klopstad's out.
Oh, is he?
I'm not 100% on that. I'll double
Okay.
check.
Well, that might change. If he's out. Change my pick.
Well, we have a quick look. No, he's playing right now. But
Okay. I'm probably gonna take Manly. I hate that line, 6.5, but they haven't covered this year, and even though it was a terrible win last week, they shouldn't have won that game. Bulldogs should have won. I reckon they perform here. They turn up.
Canberra plus 6.5. Actually, This is a tough one for me to pick, to be
You
honest.
know, yeah,
Manly should win money line.
yeah. These lines or these games and the lines are pretty like hard to pick this week, I reckon, compared to
Yeah.
previous. Yeah.
Um. So you're Manly. I'm Canberra. Cowboys. Hosting Roosters. Roosters -6.5.
Um.
This is an overreaction, if you ask me.
Yeah. Yeah. You go. You
Roosters are a lot better than the Cowboys.
go. Mm.
Cowboys are still awful. Roosters should blow them out.
You know, I agree. Keep it short. They'll put a good score on them.
hmm Uh, I think Joey John said he really likes what the Cowboys have done.
Oh, is he his specials of the week or?
Most likely, I'm not gonna lie. He said Chad Townsend's been playing out of his skin or something like that.
Oh, that's bad.
Which is
That's when you know.
Broncos made him look good.
Yeah.
Roosters -6.5 easily. If it drops to 5.5, then we'll load up, but I doubt it.
Mm.
Storm hosting Canterbury -14.5. Once again, I don't know why you would touch this line.
Yeah.
Bulldogs line.
This is according to the bookies the most
Biggest liability.
most liability of the week is on the Storm. So it opened at 13.5 and the money came trucking in. So they bumped it up to 14.5, which isn't even that big of a jump really, but it seems like a
Considering that the total is 40.5,
yeah.
that is a big point
Mm.
to give, because that is a lot. Like Bulldogs have been putting up defensively, but
Yeah, they're
maybe
good
just gonna get
defensively,
tired
yeah.
or something.
Yeah, wait, look at the Bulldogs' last 3 games. What, there's 25 points, 26 points, and 10 points in total.
Yeah. Have they been allowed 14 points?
No. Oh, no, Brisbane scored 16 against them.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. So,
I think that's
I'm
bit
definitely...
much.
Yeah, I'll be betting this game. Bulldogs for me.
I won't be betting this game, but Bulldogs +14.5. Alright. Para hosting Dragons. Parramatta aren't this good, if you ask me. 9.5. I don't think Dragons are that awful as well. They got robbed in a wet game
Mm.
against the Sharks. Calls didn't go their way. They got Sinbin, remember? If they don't get
Yeah.
Sinbin, that game was a lot closer.
Yeah, true.
This goes to 10.5, then that is extreme value.
It did open...
St. George could even win money line.
It did open at 10.5. When the lines
Slow open
opened...
at 7.5.
No, where I found it was 10.5, and then within like 30 minutes it dropped to whatever it was.
So I saw it at 7.5 when it opened initially. Actually, I think Bet365 messed up again or did something random.
Yeah, I think their odds a bit. Their opening lines are a bit weird,
Yeah.
but
I think Dragons are undervalued here.
you know,
At the least.
I'm definitely with you. I think if it goes to 10, then that becomes the player of the week. But you know, just give us that extra half a point, and then they'll
the
be
little who will win votes has 80% on
Yeah.
Parramatta,
yeah.
and their top tip is Parramatta -9.5 line.
I actually
have covered the line in 10 of its last 12 matches.
I actually think you're on a good one here. Overreaction, Parramatta beating Melbourne. They're the bogey team for them,
Yeah.
so that they'll win every single
Exactly.
time. And then Cronulla smoking them last week. I think you're on a good one
I'm gonna give St. George another go here. That's for sure.
Mm.
Oh, they disappointed me last week, but can only blame the refs, to be honest.
here.
Phew. The AFL or anything, other codes?
I was gonna do a load up on Bulldogs tonight, but
I think I might still.
yeah, well, I don't know. I'm probably gonna leave it unless the odds change drastically in the next 3 hours, 4 hours. But
Every square, Declan, is on Sydney. I can assure you.
yeah.
Um,
There's too many of them.
There is no real liability for Bulldogs winning this game. Like all the liability would be on Sydney, considering they're above that cool money point as well.
My next best would be Essendon's line.
Essendon, who are they playing? Melbourne.
I'm giving them one last go after last week's. I don't know how they managed to stuff that up after being up 30 points and they lose by what, 22. I don't know how they stuffed that up, but I'll give them one last go. This line's already jumped up like 6 or 7 points from when it opened, so that's a bit of a overreaction if you ask me.
St Kilda, Hawthorn money line, value.
Hawthorn.
St Kilda more than Hawthorn, I reckon. Anyway, that'll probably about wrap it up. To be honest.
Yep.
Cheers for listening. Good luck, everyone.
Best of luck.